welcome back to Success as a Real Estate Agent. We're gonna pick up where we left off. I'm so excited. Look at how much book we have left. It's near the end. So exciting. Making time for the things that impact your success. If controlling time and gaining discipline to invest hours in better, higher value activities were easy, everyone would be making big money in real estate sales. Facts prove otherwise. On average, newer agents make less than $20,000 a year. Almost certainly the low income statistics correlate with poor time allocation choices. To allocate larger amounts of time to success generating actions, follow what I call the 4 Ds. Number 1, decide that your time management skills, habits, and activities are going to change. This is a challenging first step for most people because changing behavior isn't easy, and time usage is a behavior. To avoid change, people search for solutions that enable them to keep doing what they've always done. In doing so, they waste yet more time by vacillating between the change they know they must face and the hope that they won't have to face it. I believe that the biggest waste of time occurs from the moment you know you need to do something and when you actually set out to do it. That's why it's so important to make an immediate commitment to change your time management patterns and habits. Make the decision to change today. Number 2, define what needs to change. This step involves 2 phases. First, you have to determine the specific activities that are causing you to waste time or sacrifice productivity. Then you have to figure out how you can remedy this situation. For example, do you need to get to your office earlier each day? Does that mean you need to go to sleep earlier each night? Do you need more prospecting time or more time for lead follow-up? Does that mean you need to turn off your social media, DM, email, and text access to minimize the distractions when you're trying to undertake these activities? What is barring your success? I worked with a client a few years ago who had difficulty getting into the office early enough to begin his day. We tracked it back to the fact that he was going to bed too late to be able to reach his office consistently by 8 a.m. when he needed his day to start. We further determined that he needed a certain amount of time in the evening to have dinner with his family, play with his children, put them to bed, and then have time with his wife before their bedtime. He needed to be home for work by a certain hour for all of this to happen efficiently and consistently for him. After he made the necessary changes by coming in early and leaving the office on time, his income shot up dramatically. The quality of life with his children and wife skyrocketed as well, all the result of defining the problem, designing a solution, and managing time accordingly. Design a time management plan. Get proactive rather than reactive. Typical day planners, smartphones, scheduling apps, and online calendars are reactively. Sorry, I'm going through some tongue twisters here. I'm gonna take a break. We'll get back to this later. We were almost to the 3rd D. So we only got 2 out of 4 Ds. See you later.